Good morning, YouTube. This is your man, All the Rage George Page, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, I was on our LD W MAC fans page, on Facebook, and it's run by my brother Robert Henry the Savage, and we were discussing the whole Tanisha Tennant and Daniel Wolf controversy or conspiracy. We like basically conspiracy. And we were talking, and my man Marcus Bell showed us a list. And this is the list from Invicta's 145 division. We feel that, Daniel Wolf needs to go to Invicta. Invicta is a great place to work, and develop as a fighter. She has no fighting experience in MMA. Last night was her first time as a fighter, the contender. She was 0-0, which one problem was that, Tanisha's camp couldn't really research it other than maybe use her boxing. But anyway, when you look closely at these, I'm going to span it up a little bit. Out of the ladies, only five are active. And the other are unactive, like most definitely Akila Alamed, Audrey Wolf, Helena, I can't say her name, Holly Logan, and Courtney King. And they still have Charmaine Tweet on here. Charmaine Tweet. I think, when the last time she fought? It seemed like forever. And then there's Faith Van Doorn, and most notably Caitlin Young and Pam Bam Sorensen. Now, I think Invicta, this usually have a stacked card when it comes down to featherweights. It wasn't long. You have Megan Anderson, you have Felicia Spencer, Cyborg. They had a stacked card when it comes to featherweight, but somehow it's kind of, it's about as bad as, if not worse, than the featherweight division at UFC. Now, Bellator has the best division for featherweights. They have at least more than half of what they have. Now, like I said, you got to count Cyborg, you got to count Julia Budd, you got to count Kat Zingano, um, Olga Rubin, Arlene Blanco, Leslie Smith, the chick that fought Julia Budd about a month ago. This what was her name? Her name was like, it's the same last name as the as Noguera. I forgot her name. Her first name, her last name is like Noguera. I forgot her first name. She fought Julia Budd about 2 years back, and just it's growing, developing. The Bellator has one of the best featherweight divisions around, but it's just the women not getting paid as much as it should. It's sad that that Bellator doesn't have deeper pockets, but they have a good featherweight, and they have the best featherweight and the best flyweight division. And there's talk of they might be trying to work on an atomweight division, but they need to really pay these fighters. And it's sad that Invicta, which is really the recruiting grounds for, UFC, and now it's become the recruiting grounds for Bellator. As you know, Vanessa Porto is going over she just got signed to Bellator to fight in their flyweight division. Um, Deanna Bennett, who just got mollywopped by uh, Liz Carmouche last weekend. And like I said, it's and now they just really, like some fighters need to get into the program. Like especially, I think the last time Akila fought when she fought Felicia Spencer, she's been out for almost 2 years. So what's the problem with her? She needs to come back. I've talked about her before. She has an amazing body. I think I should put her on my list for most buff chicks. And I think the thing is that whatever reason or another, I think she has a wife or something. She might have sat out for family thing or her injury reasons. But the other fighters, where the heck are they? And I don't know why, when they had to fight with Danielle Wolf didn't fight either. Maybe they could have brought up Akila Akamed or Faith Van Duren, or even, as Latoya Walker fought Caitlin Young just about a while ago. She could have went in and fought uh, Danielle Wolf. But the problem is they didn't want Wolf to get her ass handed to her by true featherweights. You know, especially with somebody Latoya Walker and a couple of us who have the experience. They don't want her ass to get handed to her. So that's why they got Tanisha Tennant to be the fall girl. But like I said, it's disappointing. That's like Bellator, man, Bellator. I mean that Invicta, which is supposed to be the only solely the women's division, don't women organization don't have more 145ers. There's on some garbage, and they need to step up. I mean, there's women out there who can't squeeze into 135 or 125. Some who can't even make maybe 155 like a PFL. They need to do better, both UFC and Invicta. Because if you get more women, there will more women to recruit. And you know what? They didn't want to get off that narrative that 145 women would not sell. Like, why did you get Danielle Wolf for? You know, and why you get Megan Anderson for? Those two, and somebody who needs to go to 145 most definitely is Macy Chazon. I know she is. It's a dead, practically a dead division up there, 145, but it fits you. You're too big for 135. You can't. It's killing you now, Macy. That's why she dropped out of her fight with Sarge Eubanks. It's killing trying to make 135. She knows it. And we're hoping that Leah Letson gets better and comes back because we need her. She wants to be a 135, 145er. But like I said, this is just it's just kind of a mess. How, and like I said, I'm a big fan of Shannon Nair, but she's getting to be just as bad as both Dana and Scott Coker. It's your man, All the Rage George Page. Like, don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm out.